Joining me now, someone who knows a lot more about this than I do, Dan Perry. He was the chief editor of the Associated Press in Europe, Africa, and the Middle East. He served as chairman of the Foreign Press Association in Jerusalem. He's also author of the Ask Questions Later newsletter on Substack. Dan, thanks very much for coming on. Appreciate it. Am I being unfair here in my characterization and sort of shock at what's going on?
No, I think you're being shockingly fair. It's true. You know, the Middle East is full of narratives, as are many conflicts. But at this point, this situation in Lebanon is a series of incontrovertible truths, just as you said. An Iran-backed militia that is currently the world's largest non-state military actor has parked itself in Lebanon and is using it as a staging ground to attack a more powerful neighboring country. And the state of Lebanon has in the past supported UN resolutions, two of them, calling for Lebanon to be able to protect the sovereignty, for Hezbollah and other militias to be disarmed, and nothing has been done. And UNIFIL, of course, has become a bit of a joke for those very reasons that you articulated so well in your intro.
So why is the UN, at least even now, refusing to get out?
Well, look, I can't speak for the UN, obviously. I have my speculation. I mean, and I think you're correct in suggesting again in your intro that it might have to do more with politics than with their actual mandate. I'm not sure what in their mandate enables them, what conditions are stipulated to enable them to turn tail, basically, and get out of Dodge. Yeah. It's possible that they forgot to sort of define that kind of situation. But what I do know is that UNIFIL, basically, like most peacekeeping forces, has its guidelines are a mess of contradictions. The diplomatic community would prefer to call it constructive ambiguity or nuance. They have weapons. They have light weapons, but also APCs, I believe. They are authorized to use force, but only in self-defense. On the other hand, their mandate also says they need to work with the Lebanese armed forces to enforce the resolutions that call for that area to be demilitarized. Now, that sounds like more than self-defense, but the Lebanese armed forces made it easy for the UN to abdicate their mission when they themselves did, and basically they're nowhere to be seen in the area. UNIFIL, you're right, should probably just leave. Yeah. The current situation is one where they're getting in the way.